Sleep. We all do it. But how much do we really know about it? What is sleep? Each with its own unique brain activity pattern. In the first stage, our brain activity slows down even more and our muscles become completely relaxed. If someone were to wake us up at this point, we would feel refreshed and alert, ready to take on the day. Well, it turns out that sleep is essential for brain development and cognitive function. Embrace it and let your body do what it needs to do. After all, we spend almost a third of our lives asleep. So it's important to understand and respect our need for sleep. It helps us learn and remember things better. And it also helps us stay focused and pay attention. Not getting enough sleep can lead to serious problems like obesity, diabetes, and heart disease. So it's important to prioritize sleep and make sure we are getting enough of it every night. Why do we need it? And what happens to our bodies while we're sleeping? We will move on to the next stage of sleep, where our brain activity becomes slower and more rhythmic. This is when we are most likely to experience dreams. Our bodies are smart enough to protect us from harm while we're sleeping. Our heart rate and blood pressure drop, and our body temperature decreases. These changes help conserve energy and make sure that we are nice and cozy while we sleep. The scientists think the dreams may help us process our emotions and memories from the previous day. It all begins with a trip to the brain. There are a few more stages of sleep, each one deeper than the last. During the deeper stages, our brains slow down significantly and our muscles become completely relaxed. This is when we are most vulnerable to sleep disorders such as sleep apnea, which can cause us to stop breathing for short periods of time during sleep. While we are awake, our brains are very active, constantly sending signals to keep us alert and to control our movements. But as it gets late and our bodies get tired, our brains start to wind down. This triggers the release of a chemical messenger known as melatonin, which tells our bodies it's time for sleep. As melatonin levels rise, our brain activity slows down and our muscles start to relax. We might start yawning as our brains prepare for bed. This is also true for babies, by the way. That's why they get super sleepy after a long day of playing and exploring. Once our brains have gotten the message, it's time to catch some Z's. We drift off into different sleep stages. But if we are not disturbed after this, but don't worry. Now, why do we need sleep? The next time you find yourself yawning, don't fight it. And that's all for now. See you next time.